So let me guess, you're clicking around on YouTube, you're watching all the cash stuffing videos and all of the budgeting videos, and you end up with more questions at the end than when you started the video. You've got all of this energy and you're ready to start saving your money, and you just don't know where to begin. So here's the thing. I can't answer all of your questions in one video either, but what I can promise you is help to get you started and the help to keep you going. Welcome to Two Sister Bees. I'm Jen. I'm one half. My sister April is the other half of Two Sister Bees. We started this channel together in February of 2022, so we are coming up on our second anniversary. I can't believe it. And in that 2 years, I have become completely debt-free, and April is down to just her car. Yes, we went very hard, you guys. So this channel started in the beginning for us to just share our journey with you, but it has slowly morphed into showing you and helping you how to get there too. And now you have two people on your side rooting for you, whether it's through our free printables, our super fun savings challenges, our budgeting and finance workbooks. There's something here for each and every one of you, no matter what stage you're in with your financial journey. So we want you guys to keep asking us those questions. We want to know what is confusing to you. Which parts are you not quite understanding? Keep them coming, and we're going to answer them all throughout 2024 to keep you guys on track. And we're going to start right now. Okay, you guys, so the questions that stuck out to me over the past couple weeks are, how do you know what denominations you're going to be stuffing? How do you know what you're adding to each envelope, each pay period? And one even said, I feel so lost, like I am coming into this conversation way late. All right, let's fix this. And I think the best way to start is to tell you guys what I did right before I started filming this video. How did I know that I was going to be stuffing exactly $1,283 today? And how do I know where it's going in these binders? If you stick with me throughout 2024 in your new cash stuffing journey, you are going to hear me say over and over again that you have to get your budget together. I just did a video on how to set up a budget. I'm going to link it down below for you guys, so you'll want to watch that on setting up your budget. That's going to tell you how much money you have to fill out your cash planning sheet. This is also a freebie linked below for you guys. And here is my cash planning sheet. Right before I started filming this video, I went through each one of these binders. I went through my bank statement to see how much has been spent this past week on each of these things. And throughout this entire video, each envelope that I stuff, I'm going to explain to you guys, where did these numbers come from? So the first thing we're going to do is count up the $1,283 and make sure that's what I have. Let's count up the cash. Okay, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 100, 200, 250. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, plus 133 equals $1,283. I want you guys to remember, as you're watching the video, my numbers are obviously going to be very different from your numbers. But what you want to take from this video is the process. The process really doesn't change from person to person, just the numbers. So once I completed my budget, the next thing was the cash planning sheet. So we're gonna start with this binder. The first one is my husband. He is getting $130, 120, 30. I'm gonna show you where that number came from in just a minute. Let's get his envelope stuffed and see where he's at. He now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 280. He has $280. And this is why he gets that specific amount. I just decided recently that because he smokes, I do not want him to stop at the gas station every day and ding our debit card for his cigarettes. So I'm going to be saving up in his envelope and buying them once a month at Sam's Club. I'm guesstimating that he goes through 4 a month, and at $100 each, that is $400. Then I'm giving him an extra $30 a week to spend. So 30 times 4 is 120 for the month, and that's 520. We get paid every week, so every week divided by 4, I will stuff 130 into his envelope. If you look at the cash planning sheet, I have the 130, then I have one check mark here, here, and here for $120, $30. I then keep track on this budget sheet that sits behind his envelope of what is in here. You can get these budget sheets on Amazon. You can get 180 of these for $9. So this will last you quite some time. So today is the 31st. I wrote that I deposited 130, which gives him $280 in his envelope. Moving on to Jolene. This is our granddaughter. She gets $25 a week. Now I'm a little off track because we were on vacation and I have not been cash stuffing. The payment is about to come out, I think tomorrow on the 1st. It should be 100. She only has 50. So I'm actually going to take this. I'm not going to stuff her envelope this week. And then next week, I'm going to start fresh. So by the end of January, I'll be ready for February's payment of $100. She gets $25 a week for $100 a month. That one is fairly easy. Okay, next we have Uhtred's food. This is my puppy. I have decided this year to keep his food separate from our groceries. I make his food. I did go to the grocery store yesterday, and the U was for Uhtred. I spent $20.29. I was going to add 30 for him today, but minus that 20, he's getting 10 this week. And he is now up to $50, $70, $80, $90, $95, $96. And because this is a new envelope, I'm not 100% sure on the exact amount that I need to put in each week, but that's how you learn. You just start the envelope, see how it goes each week, and you just adjust it as you go. Uhtred's Care. Now this one is for his health insurance, his allergy pills, his treats, his bones, his NexGard, his heart guard, so many things. This puppy is so expensive, but he's so worth it. So this one is new as well. It currently has $125. I want to get it built up since it's for so many expensive things. And now he has $175. Nails typically gets 15 a week. That means I can get them done once a month at $60. 15 times 4 is 60. They need done right now, and I only have $15 in here. So I'm going to go ahead today and add the other 45 so that I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, and I can go ahead and get these done. Now, because I was behind, I cut back when I did my budget on some of the other envelopes. Next is my lashes. This one currently has 20, 40, 60, 80. I have an appointment next week. I need 110 total, so that means I'm going to be adding $30. And now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. I have 90 for the lashes and 20 for her tip ready to go. Okay, so next is my hair appointment. I actually do not go until the end of the month, the 25th. Let's see what I have currently. I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have $68. My appointment with the tip is $180. We're going to take that. We're going to subtract what I already have, which is $68. And that means I need $112. So I looked at the calendar and I have 3 more paychecks before I have to go to this appointment. So I'm going to divide that by 3. And that means I need to add about $38 for the next 3 weeks to have what I need for my appointment. So 30, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 106. So as you can see, the whole point of doing the cash method is to save up over each pay period so that when you go for a more expensive appointment, like a hair appointment, it doesn't hit you all at once. Okay, wine. This one is currently empty. Yesterday I spent $21.58, and I'm gonna skip this one this week because what I would have put in here today at $20, I spent yesterday. And we're gonna move on to takeout. And takeout, I'm gonna add 25. And it is now up to 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, $85. And the next binder is the white binder. And in this one, the first envelope is my no spend challenge. So in 2023, I tracked every day that I spent on this no spend tracker. And I will be doing it again this year. But the difference is this year I'm going to use the workbook that April, the other half of Two Sister Bees, has made. And I'm going to really try my best to save as much as I can and not buy anything that I don't really need. So we'll start with this tomorrow on January 1st. So next week when I check in with you guys, I'll be able to show you how many days I did not spend. If you want one of these for yourself, linked below in the description, just click it and it'll take you right to it. Next is my Immersion Bee, and this one gets $50 every week. And this is the tracker. Each honeycomb is worth $10. So I've got 5 of those colored in. We're gonna add the 50. And let's see what I'm up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 820, 40, 45, 50, 850. The goal is to get a $1,000 emergency fund. So when this tracker is all completed, I will have $1,000 in this envelope. And we're actually going to be coming back to this envelope a little later. Okay, next we have date night. We're going to go a little easy on this one because we did just get back from vacation and that was a lot of date nights, right? So we're going to go ahead and color just one symbol. Each one is worth $5. Let's add the 5. Next is everybody's favorite, Amazon. I'm going to try to be really specific about what I buy this year on Amazon. I'm going to make myself wait for purchases. I have 60. And I'm not going to go over whatever is in this envelope. And next is giveaways. That is for this YouTube channel. We're going to add $10. We have so many new subscribers over the past month. So hopefully we'll be able to do a giveaway very shortly. Okay, we're all done with the white binder. So since we're halfway, let's go ahead and take a look at this cash planning sheet. If you notice here, I wrote down wine. I already spent it and what I spent, so I'm going to add nothing this week. The no spend, starting next week. And all of the ones that we just did in the white binder, those get the same amount each week, except for date night. I might add a little extra here and there on that one, but the Immersion Bee, the Amazon, and the giveaways will get the same amount each week because that's what I have budgeted. Okay, let's move on to the black binder. And the first one is rent. I don't actually stuff my monthly bills. What this is instead is I am trying to get 1 month ahead on all of my bills, and I actually did stuff all of them over the last couple months. The only one remaining is the rent, and that's because it is my highest bill. It is $3,500 a month. I'm up to $2,480 currently. And what I do with this one is any savings challenge that I complete goes into this envelope. If you are completely new to Two Sister Bees and you've never watched one of the savings challenge videos, they are every Sunday. And every Sunday we play this game called Hello Honey. It is an interactive game, which means I come up with a different game every Sunday. We never know what it's going to be. It's always something different, and we play it together. It is a lot of fun, so definitely check out our savings challenge videos. So this one does not get stuffed during cash stuffing videos usually, so I'm skipping it this week. The electric bill, again, I'm not stuffing my actual monthly bill. What I've decided to do is try to get prepared for those really high summer months. The bill can be anywhere from $500 to $600 through the summer, super, super high. So what I decided to do, so my goal for the electric is to have $700 by June 1st. I've got $20 in there, which means I need $680. We're going to take the $680, we're going to divide it by 22, which is how many weeks we have until June 1st. And I need to put away, it says $30.90. So basically, I need to put away $31 a week, and I will have $700 in this envelope on June 1st. So let's add the 31, 20, 31, and I now have 51. Okay, so the next one is Verizon. Again, this is not my monthly Verizon bill. We have 2 phones on the plan that we owe quite a bit of money to. I checked this morning, we still owe $700 each, so $1,400 total. And I want this gone in 6 months. This is a good one for you guys because if you're new to cash stuffing, picking a goal to pay one thing off, taking the amount, and dividing it by the timeline that you want to have it paid in, and I have 26 weeks to pay that off, that is $53 a week. So we're going to add that in, 50, 1, 2, and 3, and there was 20 in there, so we're now up to 73. Okay, groceries. I budget $150 a week, $600 a month for 2 people with my groceries. As I said, I went to the grocery store yesterday, and after I deducted everything that is not groceries, I spent $201.38, which means groceries is getting skipped today because I spent it yesterday, and then next week I will only be allowed to add $100 to stay on budget. And this is Big Berkey. I'm saving up $600 to have this by the end of February. So after I do the math, I need to give this envelope $54 a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will have the $600 at the end of February. And I can buy the water cooler and stop getting my water delivered. So it's gonna save me quite a bit in the end. 100, 150, 155, 160, 170. And the last binder is the yellow binder. And before we stuff this yellow binder, I want to go back to this cash planning sheet and show you again that all of the things I stuff for are called sinking funds or my variable expenses. You might be asking, what are sinking funds? What are variable expenses? Sinking funds are things like the Verizon bill that you just watched me do. I know I need a large amount to pay that off, and I've given myself a goal date. So I need $53 every week to meet that goal. That is a sinking fund. Big Berkey that we just did is also a sinking fund. I took the full amount, I divided it by my goal date, and I need $54 a week to get that done. Variable expenses are things that come in and out, and I'll use my nails, lashes, and hair as a perfect example. These are 3 things that I know I'm going to be doing, and that money just keeps coming in and out each time I have an appointment. So that's why I have it as an envelope. I want to give myself an amount, stick to it, because that's what my budget allows me to do. And again, this is where your budget is going to come into play. You have to decide what your living expenses are, what your credit and debt payments are. Then you can decide the amounts that you're going to cash stuff. Now, if I had a bunch of debt payments or a car loan payment, and I couldn't afford to get my nails, lashes, and hair done, you would not see these. If I didn't have an extra $25 to put into my takeout envelope, I would not have this. I would only be cooking at home. So this is where you have to figure out what your income is, minus those expenses, and work out your numbers. And the good thing about knowing your numbers this closely is that whenever you need to tighten the belt for a week or for a month, you can look at this and know exactly the things that you can eliminate to save yourself some money. So let's get into the last binder and see what I've got. This is for my car tag. I need $350 by the end of 2024. I've already got $48 in there. So after I do the math, I need to add $6 every week. So now I have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, $54. And this is a perfect example of a sinking fund. And so is my car insurance. I pay this once a year. And I was never able to do that before I started cash stuffing. I was paying it monthly, but now I'm putting away $22 every paycheck. And then in May of this year, I will have the full amount of $11.72 just by putting away $22 every week. And then that's a bill that I don't have to worry about for an entire year. So let's see how much I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, and 20, 30, 40, 940. Next is car maintenance. Now this one I don't have an actual number that is a goal number. So I'm just going to keep stuffing this one. This week it's getting 100. And let's see what I'm up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. And what I'm going to do with this probably next week is take this out, the cash, and instead put prop money in its place. That way I can put that into a high yield savings account and I will gain interest on that instead of just letting it sit in this envelope. Next is getaways. I'm going to skip this because we just came back from vacation, so we don't need to worry about that one quite yet. Medical. Now this one, when I first started cash stuffing, I was using this to save up for my out-of-pocket and my deductible for the year. But life isn't that easy, Jen. I've needed to get into this envelope so many times. So now it's just a medical envelope, and when I need what's in here, I use it. And I already know that on the 5th, I go to the dentist, and that is going to cost me $2,000 out of my pocket. So today I'm going to add 100, and let's see what I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. I have $1,200 in this envelope that I said I needed 2,000. So if you remember, I said we were going to come back to the Emergent Bee envelope, and there was 850 in here, I think. This is going to be used with this to pay that off, so I don't have to put any of it on a credit card. Big give. Okay, this one has been in the past a giving envelope where we would either give to a homeless shelter or just all kind of different donations we have given with this envelope. But this year, Jason and I have decided we're going to make this our tithing envelope. And we're going to start today with 200. And it is empty, so that's all it has is 200 currently. So moving forward, that's what this one is for. IRA funding. And this is a big one because it is the new year. Now all of this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,200. This actually went into our IRA fund. It is the end of the year, so this is coming back to me. And I just did the math before I started filming. So Jason is now 50. As we all know, he celebrated his birthday a couple weeks ago. So his IRA limit for the year is 8,000. Mine is 7. That's 15,000 that we can put into our IRAs for the year of 2024. And if we divide that by 52 weeks, each pay period, we need to put $288 into our IRA fund. So let's get that. 250, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 250, 270, 280, 85, 6, 7, 8. And at the end of the year, we will have our IRAs completely funded thanks to cash stuffing. And I want to show you this sheet one more time before we go, because the IRA funding is a perfect one to show you how to fill this out. As I said, we needed $288. So under the 100 row, I needed 2 $100 bills. I just put check marks when I only need one, and then I needed 3 ones to make the 288. Here's another one that's a good example. I needed 38 for the hair appointment. So I have a 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. And that's how you fill out your cash planning sheet. If you are completely new to cash stuffing, don't forget about the free printables that are linked below for you guys. I will keep stressing this budget. That is the #1 thing. If you haven't already, hit subscribe over here in the corner and click the notification bell so you know when any new video is live on YouTube. And if you need that help on getting your budget started, click here and watch my step-by-step on how to get yours together. And keep watching Two Sister Bees.